Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a makeup look, this one in fact, because I've been having loads of messages recently on how I'm doing my makeup and what products I'm using, so I thought I would give it a bit of a go. A little bit out of my comfort zone considering it's not long since I've given birth and I'm not exactly feeling the most confident in the world, but hopefully you enjoy it. So get ready because the next clip is going to be of me with no makeup on. Prepare yourselves. So let's get started. I moisturised my face with the Olay Total Effect 7-in-1 Anti-Aging Moisturiser. This has SPF 15 in and that is really good for protecting your skin as well against aging and things like that. And then what I'm going to do now is go in with my Laura Mercier primer, and this is the Radiance primer. I absolutely love it. Yes, it is on the slightly higher end of the price spectrum, if you will, but I just think it gives a really nice glow to my skin. So I'm just taking a pea-sized amount and then dotting that all over my face, and then I'm gonna rub it in. So now that's all rubbed in, I'm going to go on to foundation, and I have been loving this at the moment, and this is my third bottle since I discovered it at the end of last year, and it's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. This has SPF 20 in, which is also another bonus for your skin, and I wear the shade 200 Soft Beige. So what I'm going to do is just take the applicator and dot this all over my skin, and then I'm going to blend it in with a brush. So I'm just blending this in with my Sigma flat kabuki brush, and this is F80 I think, and I just like the general effect this gives when it's all blended in, but you could absolutely use your fingers, which is what I often do with other types of foundation, and you could also use a beauty blender as well. Just make sure that you blend it nicely into your necks and around your ears and your eyebrows as well, because I always find that that's the place that I forget and it ends up getting a bit patchy. So next up for me is concealer, and this is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I wear the shade light medium. Now this is holy grail for me, honest to God. If you buy anything like makeup wise at the moment, buy this because this concealer is brilliant, and I've ordered 2 more to come to me as well because there was an offer on the Tarte website. The only downside is that you either need to get it shipped from America from the Tarte website or buy from QVC, but Tarte had free shipping over £40, so I bought it from there because it would actually work out cheaper than buying it from QVC. So that's always top tip. I absolutely love this, and I just put this on any areas where, you know, I might have a bit of discoloration. So for example, I have really bad panda eyes at the moment because I have a 5-week-old baby and 2 other children as well. So I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers. So now all my concealer is done, I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in translucent and a big fluffy brush, and I just dab my brush in and loosely cover my face. This is just to gently set my foundation and concealer. I don't find that I need too much powder at all, but I just feel like this stops everything from sliding around and I get the best results that way. So next up for me, when I do a proper face of makeup, it has to be contour, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Start Bronze and Glow, and this is my second pan of this basically, and I use the other one up right to the very end. It costs about £50, which is a lot of money, guaranteed. I know it is, but it lasts a very long time, and you get the contour shade here and then a very smooth powdery fine highlight, and it isn't really like glitzy and glittery on the skin. It's just a really gentle, natural, beautiful highlight, and I absolutely love it. But I don't apply that just yet. I'm going to go in with the Sculpt shade here. So I'm using a contour brush. I have the Sigma large angle contour, which is F40 if you're wondering, and I am going to dab this in, tap off the excess, and then it's fish face time. I just feel like this is the most natural looking contour ever, because while an ashier contour, which is more grey brown than like a warm brown, while that looks like, you know, natural in terms of what a shadow would look like on your face, I can sometimes feel like a little bit washed out, whereas this I feel like is right in between. I suit warmer colours anyway, and it just blends beautifully and does exactly what I want it to without being too harsh. And I feel like it's a really good set for a beginner as well, because I feel like some bronzes and contour shades, they can be quite intense, and then that makes you feel a bit intimidated by contour because you give it a go and you end up looking like you've drawn a giant tree and an E on your face, and it's not a good look, is it? So I really can recommend this. Obviously it's pricey, but if it's your birthday coming up or something like that, or you want to treat yourself and save up for something, it is definitely worth the money. So when I contour, obviously I do my cheekbones, I do my temples as you've seen, and then I lightly do my jawline and under my chin. I actually have a really small chin as part of my syndrome, which is a fun fact, so I do feel the need to contour because otherwise I can look a little bit bigger than I am. And then finally what I do with a tiny bit that's left up on the brush, I take it either side of my nose. And sorry for looking in the viewfinder, by the way, but I haven't got a mirror. So that's my contour done, and as you can see, I feel like my face has got a lot more dimension now, but in a really natural way. So now onto blusher, and I think I'm going to go with Benefit's Rocketeer. I have the Cheek Parade palette here, and as you can tell, I'm quite a big fan of Rocketeer. So I'm just going to take my blusher brush. It's just a really old matte one that I probably need to replace, really. And I'm going to take that onto the apples of my cheeks. I like to smile when I do this so I can get like the right point of my face. So that is the blush done, and this is a really lovely blush for this time of year, you know, spring and summer, where you're already a little bit flushed and warm, and maybe you've got a bit of a tan. It just looks really nice. And then next up I'm going to go in with my Benefit Gimme Brow and sort these brows out. So first up I'm just going to brush them through with a spoolie to make sure that they're all facing the right way. And I plucked these yesterday, so hopefully they should be nice and neat and tidy. So I'm just running this through my brows very gently with quick brush strokes, and I do try and thicken up the front of my brow because that is where my hair is the most sparse. And then I run it through less so on the very ends because, as you can see, there's a bit more shape to them there. But I just feel like this gives a really nice effect, and I'm so glad that this is back in stock. So now my brows are done, I'm going to go on to my eyeshadow, and I'm just taking my MAC paint pot in Painterly, and I'm just going to dab this all over my lids as a base for my eyeshadow. Now this isn't a key step, but it does help your eyeshadow stay on for longer. So next I'm going to go on to eyeshadow, and these are actually Makeup Geek eyeshadows that I purchased from Beauty Bay, and I've only got 4, but I'm testing them out. I've wanted to try them for ages, and they are such good quality, and they're in line with MAC and Urban Decay in my opinion, and they are a lot less expensive. So if you're wanting to, you know, experiment with eyeshadows and you want to pick ones that you prefer rather than buying a palette, then this is a really good way to go. So the ones I have here are Cocoa Bear, I have Shimmer Shimmer, which is like a highlight shade really, I have Grandstand, and then I also have Luna, and I'm going to play around with these today and do the looks that I've been wearing quite a lot that people have been asking about. So what I'm going to start with is Cocoa Bear, and I'm going to take this really gently onto my brush. It's very pigmented, and I'm going to start to work this through my crease. So as you can see, I popped Cocoa Bear on both of my eyes in my crease, and what I'm going to do now is take a fluffy blending brush, and I'm really going to take the time to just quickly blend this out and up towards my brow. And if you give it a little bit of time, you won't need any transitional shade, and you won't need to faff around with too many colours, and this is just really nice and quick and easy. And that's a nice thing about makeup, you can do it your way, can't you, as long as you're happy with it. So next up I'm going to go in with Grandstand. I'm going to pop this all over my lid. And then what I'm going to do is just take that blending brush again and just blend those two together so everything's a little bit more seamless. Then I'm going to take Shimmer Shimmer, which is this highlight shade here. It's like a champagne colour, and I'm going to pop this in my inner corners and on my brow bone as well. So next up is eyeliner. I really like to use eyeliner to help to define my eyes, and I've got the Kat Von D tattoo liner at the moment. I'm just trying to use up bits of makeup, so this isn't my first choice, but it is really good and not too pricey either. So that's my eyeliner done, and I've only done a really thin line just to define my lash line a little bit more, and now I'm going to go on to mascara. Now I have to say something. I bought myself the Benefit Bad Girl Bang, and I was really excited to try it, but I just don't like it that much. It has a plastic brush and it's a very wet formula, and I've got quite long lashes and I just feel like it clumps my lashes up so much. So if you like a really spidery lash, then maybe give this a go, but I'm just going to use it up. But I don't think I will repurchase. Instead, what I'm going to use is one of my all-time favourites, and it's a drugstore mascara as well, and it's the L'Oreal Paradise Aesthetic. Now this has a lovely thick bristle brush, which is my personal favourite, and it slightly dips in the centre to really hug all of your lashes, and I just love the look it gives. So I'm going to do my lashes with this. So I'm going to try and get a little bit closer so you can see my technique, not that there is one, but I basically just apply it to my lashes and give a wiggle as I go from the root up to the tip, and then I will often blink down on the brush as well, just to get a little bit more mascara on there. So I finished my mascara and the doorbell just rang, and Mark answered it because he's downstairs with Stanley, and I had a parcel and it's from my friend Amy, and oh my goodness, she's so cute because she sent me a little card and this little fox for Stanley, which is just the cutest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. But she also sent me this Jouer highlighter in citrine, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I feel like I'm gonna use it and see what it's like in this video because I've never tried it before. But I'm really excited, and I'm so touched. So if you don't already follow Amy, you really need to, because she's actually pregnant with her first baby. We've been chatting for a while over like YouTube and Instagram and things like that, and I absolutely love her, and she's a northern lass like me, so I will leave her link down below. And thank you so much, Amy. I need to message her actually. I'm going to do that first. So I've messaged that little angel and I'm just going to do my highlight now. I've actually lost my highlight brush, which is really annoying, so I'm just going to take one of these and give this a go. Oh my goodness me. I think I am now an angel. This is beautiful. This explains why she always looks so glowy and stunning as well. Oh my gosh. Look at me. Look at me. You can see me from the sky. Oh, wow. I normally highlight on the top of my cheekbones, a little bit on my nose, and then just above my brow bone as well. This is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. So if you're on the lookout for a treat and a highlighter, it's the Jouer powder highlighter in citrine. It is absolutely gorgeous. My word. Amy, you are incredible. Right, now I've had a chance to calm down, I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to pop on the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. So this is pretty much my finished face, but what I'm going to do now is take my MAC's Fix Plus and just gently spritz my face to set everything in place and help it last longer, and then I'm good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't wear makeup like this every day, obviously, because I've got 3 kids and sometimes it just doesn't work for me and they won't let me do it. But I do really enjoy wearing makeup. I probably like it more than the average Joe, and I absolutely love putting my face on when I get the chance to. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you would like to see any more videos related to like makeup, beauty, skincare, style, and I will do them. But other than that, don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and have a lovely day whatever you're up to. Bye!